Come on, David, and once again he's gone to code a new strategy. He'll be back in just 5 minutes. RSI and MACD. If he doesn't run into any bugs, there will be a new strategy. Come on, David, hurry up. Come on, David, show us what you got. Come on, David, our patience running out. Come on, David, show us what you got.
Hello traders, I hope everybody's going extremely well. My name is David and welcome back to our channel where we go through profitable trading strategies. Today we're going to be going through the elite back testers with Vlad and William. So let me pull up our screens, add to the stage. As you can see, Vlad is above me, William is below me. Hi guys, how are you going?
Hello everybody, how are you?
Hi there.
I'm extremely well, thank you very much, Vlad. And yourself, how are you going?
Very good, actually. Very sunny out here, the weather is beautiful, and yeah, ready to get things started, I guess.
Yeah, it's nice to see summer come in. And you, Will, how you going, mate?
Yeah, all is good here. I mean, hopefully
Good.
the sun shows out in the at the end of the afternoon. I can see,
Cool.
Good. I can see that Vlad's flowers are nice and green still, so he's putting them out sun.
Yeah, lots of sun in Romania. Hi chat, how's everybody going? Hi Stephen, hi Rudy, how are you both going? Good to see you all. Okay, so as I was saying, today we're going to be going through the elite backtesters settings, all of the settings. I think it's the last one of this month. We're going to go through all of them, and at the end of the day today we'll be releasing them on the website so that everybody can start seeing the forward testing results as they go on the, I think it's about 60 or 70 strategies that we've done this month about that. So yeah, cool. Congratulations to everybody. Right, I'm going to go through the normal old slides. I'll do it as quick as possible for anybody that's already seen these slides. Don't want to obviously bore you with them, but I will go through them very quickly. So welcome to everybody. Don't forget to say hi in the chat. We'll call you out and say hi where you're from. As I said, hi Kit, hi Lim, hi Rudy, and Stephen so far. So, and so I've already done Vlad. We're 4th of June today, and this is our 40th session. Currently about 50 odd people watching here on YouTube. So welcome to everybody. We do this every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. London time. I'm just going to remove the banner actually below. As you can see, the other time slots below. Wherever you are in the world. Disclaimer, as always, we are not in the slightest financial advisors. We are just geeks trying to debunk the markets using code instead of discretionary trading. We're actually trying to use trading strategies proven on backtesting and also forward testing the trading strategies, see whether they really work on markets and hopefully be able to convert them into trading bots. There's a lot of fake DaviddTechs out there, especially as we've been going quite well on YouTube and things like that recently. So there's more and more of them out there. YouTube is doing quite a good job of getting rid of them, but unfortunately in Discord and Facebook, there is still quite a problem. So I never ask for a Bitcoin or anything like that. It's Patreon or daviddtech.com. But yeah, I certainly won't ask you for one Bitcoin. So please ignore any messages. I won't DM you directly or anything like that. Neither will Vlad or William. If you have any questions, that's what we're here for today. Please don't hesitate to ask away in the chat. We're here to answer any questions, whether it's about trading, algo trading, indicators, the DaviddTech platform, or outside of it. I've been algo trading for over, I think it's now 3 and a bit years in total. I keep saying 2 years, but it's probably been about 3 years that we've been doing DaviddTech, and I did it for a couple of months before launching and started to build these indicators. And so we've learned things as we've gone along. So if there are any questions, please don't hesitate to ask them as we go along. Right. As we continue. Today, we're going to, like I said, we're going to be looking at the elite backtesters. I'm going to pass very quickly over to Vlad as fast as I can, because that way all the responsibility is on his shoulders. Yeah. So I'm going to pass over to Vlad as quickly as possible so he can go through last week's results and the end of month, well, it's a very quick end of month review. The actual last month's review will be next week. We're going to then, at the end of this live stream, give everybody access to all of those trading strategy settings, which is great. We'll go through a Q&A if anybody's got any questions, and I'll quite happily answer any questions as we go along as well at the same time. Once again, as I said earlier, everything's booming on YouTube through Discord, the new platform for bots. Everybody seems to like a lot. So please, so no, thank you very much. So I was reading questions at the same time. I won't do that. Thank you very much for all the support that you're giving us. It's absolutely amazing. We are doing giveaways to try and give away back. One of the ways is through the elite backtesters, giving back like giveaways at the end, but we're also doing a giveaway for to make some BONK millionaires. So we're giving away 1 million BONK coin to 100 people. So you'll be able to find the link. Hopefully William will be able to find the link. I think I put it in there in the description, William, if you don't mind sharing it in the chat for everybody. There's a so as I said, we're trying to make 1 million BONK giveaway. So yeah, you'll be able to find. William's just put it on the screen. It's there. There's a couple of things to do, like click on our website, things like that. Nothing too hard, but you just you'll get lots of entries for it. So good luck with that. So the elite backtesters, what we're here for today. The elite backtesters is a collaborative work together. We all work together to try and find the best settings. Sorry, my phone just rang. Don't know if anybody can hear me still. Can you hear me, Vlad and everybody? Yes? Okay, cool. So we're collaborating together with all the members of the DaviddTech community to try and find the absolute best settings. So these are some of the results that we're coming up with. Things like this. We're working together to try and build results. Not just backtesting, but we're also built a platform that you'll be able to find on daviddtech.com, where we're actually forward testing results as well. What does forward testing mean? It actually means that we're recording the back testing results from the date, as you can see, the blue line, and then we leave it to trade in the background, going back every day, but we're actually taking screenshots of the trades as they are coming in, so that we can look back after 3 months and see whether the actual trading strategy is still working 3 months later. And the reason we do this is because of something called overfitting. Overfitting is something that a lot of trading strategies suffer from. It's where you take your historical data and you fit all of the settings to the historical data, but unfortunately in real life trading it just doesn't happen, doesn't work. And as you can see on this backtesting results, the backtesting result stopped at the blue line, and when we put it into forward testing, it actually fell apart. Now, this one isn't the worst. It's just an example. There's lots of them. 75 to, I'd used to say 95%, but I've been surprised by the platform. Let's go 95% of trading strategies will fail. So this is why we're forward testing to make sure that they actually do work. So our aim as a group is to work together to try and find the best settings. We're currently about 120, I should imagine, Vlad, is that right? About 120 elite backtesters working together to try and find the best settings. Now imagine us, and like I said earlier, we have around 100 settings this month, maybe a little bit less this month, and we have around 400 or getting closer to 500 maybe settings on the website. Imagine if we were 500 people all working together to try and find the best settings and sharing the settings with everybody else. So we become, as I keep saying, a collaborative powerhouse. So if you want to become part of the movement, there's 2 ways of becoming. There's the first one, the active participation, which means you find best settings using the elite, the Optimiser tool. to find the best settings for any strategy on TradingView. It can be absolutely anything, or DaviddTech strategies. You submit them to Vlad, and then you get access to the best settings, everybody else's best settings in return. Or you can participate financially to the group, because there's giveaways, like I said earlier, which I'm about to talk about in a second. You can sign up for an Elite Backtesters Plus membership on the website, where you actually contribute, like I just said, financially to the group, and we redistribute that afterwards. Okay, I'll go through that in a second. So you don't only get the access, I don't think I really went into this, but when you submit your settings, you actually get, at the end of the month today, the first Tuesday of every month, you get access to everybody else's settings, because you've submitted your settings. But you don't only get access to that if you are an elite backtester. You also get access to an exclusive room in Discord where we're all talking. You get access to everybody else's settings. Like I said earlier, there's over 400 in there at the moment. Not all of them are great. A lot of them are good. Some of them are amazing, like the one I talked about on YouTube this week. And you get access to talking to the other 120 people. But not only that, you get access to a prize pool, which is currently distributed around $23,000 so far. Last month, I can't remember the exact figure we gave away. Can't remember exactly. So we do monthly giveaways to the people that are optimizing. Last month was $2,000. It started at $700. It's now at $2,000. It's increasing every month. Hopefully, with the next giveaway, next pool prize will be next Tuesday. Yeah, that's right, next Tuesday. Hopefully, that'll be more than $2,000, and every single month we try and increase it. But not only that, we also do a quarterly review where the prizes are much bigger. So come join us. Let's make DaviddTech great again. And this is where I pass you over to Vlad, who's actually going to be going through all of the backtesting results for this month. Well, not all of them, but for the last week. And that's where we started to get more members in, Vlad. Incredible, every time. How you going,
Awesome.
mate?
Very good. Yourself? Everything good on your side?
Yes, very well. Thank you.
Awesome. So,
Right,
welcome everybody. Vlad here, the community manager of DaviddTech. So today, the subjects, let's say for today, are going to be the May's last set of settings. So all the months of way we have got settings divided by weeks. Now would be the last week in order to get access for the month of June. Next month is going to be the month of July, all the settings which we gather the weeks of June all together. So yeah, you do understand the process whatsoever. Also, the elite backtesters rank refreshes this evening. By latest, I believe it's going to be midnight, the EU zone, so maybe like the 10 p.m. London. It really depends on how many users, how many submits there are on the Excel spreadsheet that I have. We have to upload them all together on the website. We are already uploading them previously, like from week to week, but still we need to verify to see if everybody is there. We also would like to let you guys know if you don't get your access by any reason, feel free to contact me, contact anybody in the team. We are more than happy to discuss, to review together the submits, and yeah, try to get everybody in as always, if of course the submission is valid. Also, as I said previously, the start of the June edition, like 1 hour ago, I pretty much let everybody know like the submissions to get access as of June is now closed. Everything that's past my message is going to be put in the pot of access for July. So let me just quickly go through the slides as well. As I said previously, this would be the my last new settings. I'm going to quickly change my screen over the settings so we could review them together. There you go. I think it's correct, right, guys?
Great.
Awesome. Thank you. Just get used to just doing a thumbs up. I do have to monitor so I can see you guys.
No problem.
Awesome. So new setup. This time on Bitcoin on 1 hour is the Coral Channels, a strategy which was created by David, I believe, 1 month ago or something like that. It's a very popular strategy. It's gaining also momentum for our users. I do have like maybe one setup of this strategy every session. So it's very happy to see strategies that are popping up regularly and also have some really good settings if you were to ask me. This time we do have 256% net profit. Total close trades, it's little small, it's 61, but if we were to compare it to the buy and hold equity, of course it's like 4 times better than buy to hold. So yeah, I don't have any problem with strategies that are not so very high frequent in trades. However, if they beat the buy and hold, I mean, there is no point in not at least trying it to see if it's not overfitted. Of course, with the help of the daviddtech.com website, you can load the strategies, put them to incubation, and yeah, wait and see how it goes in the future. So you won't be in a surprise if for example, the strategy is overfitted or yeah, if anything bad happens, you are in a safe spot. It's just backtesting and incubation, not really going live with your funds until you are 100% sure you want to do it, of course. Win rate 52%, which is great. Profit factor, if you're into it, me personally, not so really. It's like the last number that I'm checking, to be fair. And yeah, maximum drawdown, a respectable amount of just in between of 29-28%. A little high by my standards. However, feel free to tune it down to like a more friendly 20%, maybe, if you agree with me on that. But of course, you're going to risk a little bit of profit as well. Right, on to the next one, which we do have the Super FBMA plus the Zero Rag. It's a combination of 2 very popular indicators, which was put together by David. Awesome to see that. This time on 2 hours, again, same Bitcoin, 1,034, very close to 35% net profit, 555 trades. That's a respectable amount. That's like actually within the margins of very good, which is awesome to see. The strategy is very active, is taking trades, which, yeah, I'm very happy to see. Win rate 58%. So you're really in a matter of like within 100 trades, you're getting a respectable amount of 58 wins, maybe even closer to 59. And of course, you do have the 42 to 41 lost as well. It's part of the game. You have to deal with that. We do have the analysis, the backtester that is going to show us the expected amounts. So for example, if we were to put this strategy into incubation and we leave it for like 20 trades, for example, and we do see a win rate of just 10% or maybe 5%, that's an issue. 100%, that's going to be an issue. You do have to get back to the drawing board and reconsider maybe putting it to a longer incubation period, and of course, picking another strategy to trade. Maximum drawdown, a respectable amount of 26%. Again, feel free to lower it down, but you're going to also risk a little bit of profit as well. Or the other way around, you can go a little higher, but of course, you're going to receive a little bit of more profit as well. Again, it's part of the game. The risk to reward ratio, that's 100% for you guys to manage. On to the next one, we do have the MACD liquidity spectrum. Again, a very popular strategy released like sooner than 2 months ago, 100%. Back again with Bitcoin on 1 hour, we do have 270% net profit, 114 total close trades. I do see single take profits, which is great. The win rate is 58%, again, awesome. And the maximum drawdown of 24, very close to 25%. You can also take a look at my right side of the screen. There is a table, which would be the performance over available months of backtesting. So for example, you can see all the Februaries were profitable, all the March, April was not really, May, just recently, the last May was not really that profitable. However, June was just bullish. You can also take a look at July, August, September in the past available data. So maybe it could be a great idea to like maybe pause this strategy and leave it open from October, November, December, or just, I don't know, play playing yourself and yeah, see if it works, and also if the incubation numbers match the backtesting numbers as well. On to the next one, and it's on Rune on 1 hour, altcoin this time, not Bitcoin. It's really nice to see other than Bitcoin charts as well. We do have the TradingView, which in my opinion, it's like the top 5, right next to like McGinley, next to all the strategies that contain the word stiff, the stiff momentum, the I do have a blank, the stiff zone as well, and so many others really great strategies. Yeah, exactly. So many other great strategies that, of course, do make in the top 5 best strategies. If you were to ask me, it's a relationship between most profitable and, of course, the most popular. Like the more submissions I do get, I suppose the higher in the chart should be, right?
Yep.
And yeah, we do have the net profit, 633%, a great amount. 426 total closed trades. I do see multiple take profits, so maybe a more realistic number would be 300. But again, it really depends. You do have to to count pretty much each trade because it's a platform limitation. You cannot know exactly how many, for example, triggers happen. So yeah, it's a platform limitation. Hopefully, with the time, TradingView is also going to get an update on this matter, and of course, we DaviddTech are gonna answer to this update as soon as possible.
Yeah, just very, very quickly. There was a couple of questions about that table that's on the side over there.
Sure.
Somebody asked why there's a difference between that table that's on the side there and the DaviddTech website. It's a question that pops up quite often in live chat. The reason is that on the website it's simple addition of all of the take profits. As this, the table over here on the side, as you can see, actually has the compounding effect included. So the difference is if there's 2% take profit, and it hits the 2% take profit 3 times, it'll come up with 6, obviously. As here, it has the actual the compounding effect to added to it. That was the difference between the two. And as for the multiple take profits, as Vlad said, TradingView considers each of those levels of take profits as a new trade. So if there's 3 take profits, it will come up with 3 as if you've taken 3 trades. So that's why there's a difference in any multiple take profit strategies in comparison to a real sort of trade, how you'd expect a trade to look.
Awesome.
Thank
you very much.
Back over to you, mate. Sorry about that.
Better, no problem. A better wording on here on the total close trades would be maybe like total close take profit levels. Also,
yes,
the stop losses. So yeah, it's a platform limitation, guys. Whenever TradingView is getting updated, of course, we're going to answer with an update on our indicators systems as well. Cool. So back to the strategy, we do have a very close to 78% win rate, which is amazing. You're really getting close to like you're actually higher than having, for example, out of 5 trades, you're actually considering maybe 4 wins and 1 loss overall. So it's straight up amazing. Maximum drawdown of just 23.3%. You can also take a look at the backtester table over here. We do see that all the months were profitable, which is pretty much very rare if you ask me. So yeah, very big expectations towards this strategy. We do see that it's actually an active strategy. So maybe it was submitted to me like around this period. And overall, since then, it had 1 level, 2 levels achieved. So yeah, very great strategy to see. Do you have anything to add, David?
No, that's fine. I was just reading a couple of other questions. Lim said that asked if this means that she has to, or he has to reset all of the links as we're releasing from May. No, these are new charts. You don't have to reset all your links on the copy bots.
Awesome.
Sorry about that.
No problem whatsoever. So, getting back to the business over here, we do have the Super FBMA plus zero lag again, a combination of 2 very popular indicators. This time, back again on Bitcoin, 30 minutes, we do have very close to net profit of 300%. Total close trades very close to 300, which is great for a 30-minute strategy to have right around 300 total close trades. That's very good if you ask me. The win rate is very close also to like 61%, which is great. The maximum drawdown a little higher than usual so far. It's a 35%. you can definitely reduce that, but you're going to also, of course, lose a little bit of profit as well. On to the next one, which is again on Bitcoin, 30 minutes. We do have a strategy on the neural network that David has built in the past, which is great to see. These strategies coming back very often. We do have the net profit of 189%. Total close trades 194. I don't see multiple take profit levels, so that's fine. The win rate is a little lower, 37%. However, if you're winning more rather than losing, of course, in the end, you're going to get a chart that looks kind of similar like this one. So, for example, you're taking very small losses. However, when you are winning big time, like, for example, over here. So, yeah, amazing to see. And the maximum drawdown of just 23%. David, if you could put up together a couple of words about the neural network strategy in case people don't know exactly what's about.
Sure, just for me. Yeah, sure. So the neural network strategy is not really a neural network. It was based on another strategy that I can't remember the name of the guy who made it. I will find it for the next stream. What it does is it literally weights each and every indicator. So for example, you can put up to, I think it's like 10 indicators in there, and it kind of tries to simulate what a neural network does by weighting weighting each indicator, giving it a little bit more importance. For example, if you'd like to take entries where an RSI goes over the 70 level and the MACD is above the 0 level, you put both of those indicators into the neural network, and then it makes a mix of all of the indicators that you've added, weighting them, giving them enough, a little bit of more importance. Well, the ones that you consider more important, giving them more importance, and the ones that you consider less important, giving them less importance. Then what it does is it sets a threshold. When you go past that threshold with your weights, it actually takes a trade. So it could take a trade on anything. I mean, it could be that the MACD is here, or the KSI is above a certain level, and that's confirmed by the RSI, the MACD, and another one, and it gives you a threshold of 20 points, meaning that it can take a trade. So it could actually take a trade at any point, thanks to those weights. It's a way of looking at things. That, like I said, it was inspired by another neural network that was out there, and it tends to seems to be working. I mean, there's a couple of good settings out there on DaviddTech, and it's just a different way of looking at things. It's maybe a step towards something that's a bit more like AI, although it isn't real AI.
Awesome. There is another question from Stephen. There were some errors on the AI neural network script. Are those resolved?
It depends. I was waiting for a copy of the chart, which I didn't see myself put into DaviddTech Discord. If anybody's got any examples of the errors, I think what's happening is there's a couple of indicators that have realized that we can start actually using things like these Spotify and things like that. They've actually removed the plot afterwards, and I think that's where it's causing problems. Not 100% sure. If you don't mind, Stephen, recreating it and sharing it, that way I'll look into the issue as much as I can.
Awesome.
Do you have any strategy? No, Carol. Over to you.
Another question from Aeon. Do you have any strategy that's solely focused on the spot? I do have also one strategy to show to people. Is the balls of steel. I saw there is a submit, and David, if you also would like to cover the question.
Yeah, all of the trading strategies that are made by DaviddTech, if they have leverage set in them, they can be set to spot as well. They can be back tested on easily on the spot charts on TradingView without any problem whatsoever. Generally, you'll find that most of the settings that you'll find on DaviddTech will work on spot as well. Most of them, I've been through them. It was something that we suffered as a community at first. When we were building strategies, they were slightly too strict, so moving them over to maybe spot or another exchange didn't work it didn't work at all. But the newer strategies that we're building seem they don't move pairs, but they certainly do move over to other exchanges or to spot and things like that. So you'll probably find, Ian, that they actually will work on spot as well. And they're very easy to backtest.
Yeah, also regarding that, you can basically take any strategy and within the field of leverage, just enter one and it should mimic, let's say, the spot values. However,
Yeah,
make
the
sure
same.
you take the source of the exchange of a spot chart, not the leverage ones, because they are a little bit different. So
A little bit different, yeah. And you'll probably find that you'll get most of them to give similar, not exactly the same results, but similar results, especially if you're on the same exchange. Generally, they work the same.
There's another question, more like a feedback, not a question.
Yep. Go for it. Okay.
I love these sessions. They've been better if you could see the backtest results. I don't have the largest screen and the little green result numbers are too small during the screenshot. Yeah, regarding that, I'm going to look up for a tool in order to easily zoom in. Maybe like David, you had like something like regarding your mouse, wherever you mouse over something, it would zoom in. Thank you very much for the feedback. I'll consider that for the next stream. Again, thank you very much.
Yeah, I agree, because while the screen is like this on YouTube, I'm sitting in my camera trying to look at this to see the screen. So yeah, we'll try and find some tools to zoom in a little bit.
Awesome. I think that's it with the questions.
Yep. Keep up the good work. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Awesome. So getting back to the charts, I think I finished with the AI neural network entry. Here on the next one, we do have the explosive trend. Again, a strategy that has come up to our community like a month ago or something like that. We do have, again, Bitcoin on 1 hour. We do have a net profit of 656%. Total close trades 225. It's a respectable amount considering it's a 1 hour strategy. However, would have wished for a little bit more trades. But again, if it works, it works. Also, the buy and hold equity, it's pretty much smashed. It's like, 10 times better. So there is no debating on that fact.
Yep.
We do have the win rate of about 60% and the maximum drawdown of just 25%.
Looking good.
The next one. Yeah, amazing. Amazing work, guys.
Yeah.
Next one on Rune, another altcoin on 2 hours. We do have TrendWho, again, top 5 undisputed on the most popular strategies here on DaviddTech. Also, check out the equity curve and also the numbers. So we do have the net profit of 2,000 and very close to 400% net profit. Total close trades to 321, which is amazing. Maybe a little bit more on 2 hours, but yeah, if it works, it works. Again, buy and hold, again, smashed. We do have 87% win rate, which is straight up amazing. Profit factor, if you're into it, 2.56. And a maximum drawdown of 28, very close to 29%. You can definitely reduce that, lose a little bit of profit, but yeah, in order to achieve your, let's say, wanted risk to reward ratio, you do have to risk a little bit of profit as well. On to the next one, which we have trigger happy version number 2, which has another back again a crazy looking equity curve and also the numbers. 7,263% net profit. Total close trades, I do see single take profits, which is great. 351. Win rate is 62% and a maximum drawdown of just 21.5%. This one is on Rune on 45 minutes, so the frequency of trades is a lot higher than 300 or 200 total trades on a 2 hour chart. However, since I suppose Rune is not that new for exchanges which are trading with leverage, I suppose the backtesting period is somewhat similar, so there is no huge problem on the actual frequency of trades. Looking good. On the next one, it's a different one. It's not the same. I just checked. Let me just pull out the equity curve so you can better see it. The net profit back again 2,404%. Total close rate 272. Win rate is 60%, which is great, and the maximum drawdown of below 19%. That's great to see. Also, another altcoin GRT this time on 45 minutes. Very good. On to the next one. Again, another altcoin near on 1 hour. We do have the Heikinashi T3 on a net profit of 611%. Total close rates, it's 159. Win rate is 41, a little lower. However, it doesn't really matter as long as whenever you're winning, you have a higher percentage than the stop loss. It doesn't really matter. You do have a calculator, but not really a calculator. But I do think we also have a calculator. Is it still on, David, the risk to reward calculator?
Good
be,
question, Vlad. Yeah, I think it should be up there. I mean, I haven't used it for a long time, so it should be there, but I haven't used it for a long while. So
yeah, regardless, there is a
trading.
picture of that, so you could understand that even if you have a 50% winning strategy, a 50% winning exactly, and the take profit is 1%, and the stop loss is 1%, you're still losing just because of the exchange fees. There are some exchanges which practice 0% fees. However, you should really read the very small font numbers. Maybe there is like a spread fee. Maybe there is something. However, if it's still 0 back to 0, 0, 0, it's still, you're just losing $1, winning $1, winning another dollar, losing another one. So you're really not doing anything. So you either have to have a higher take profit level than the stop loss, of course, or a higher win rate. Like, for example, winning 2 times out of 3 with the same take profit and the stop loss levels. So you do have either the picture or the calculator. I think David is going to search for it and show to
Yeah, I'm
people.
looking for it now. Yeah, I can't find it, Vlad. We have to find it afterwards. I'm afraid, mate. I haven't got it at the moment, unfortunately. Vlad
Awesome.
to do again.
Awesome. Back to the charts. On to the next one on AAVE, if you want to read it like that. On 1 hour, the TTMS, another new strategy made possible with the help of our users. We do have 1,026 net profit percent. We do have 258 total close trades, a win rate of 72%, which is great to see. Profit factor very close to a round number of 2, and a maximum drawdown of just 17%. Back to another one. We do have on Atom 30 minutes. We do have the Mission, an old strategy, which actually was updated for the newest standards of the version number 5 of the boilerplate of the strategies. We do have a respectable amount still of 52% net profit. Total close trades 203. The win rate is 66.5, very close to 66.6%, which would enable you out of 3 trades to win 2 and lose 1 overall, which is a great parameter in order to have your expectations fit, which is great, and a maximum drawdown of just 18%. On to the next one, which is the MACD liquidity spectrum. Back again, we do have about 205% net profit, 261 total close trades. Win rate is above 51%, and the maximum drawdown of just 15%. Back again with, of course, run on 30 minutes. Next one on Solana, getting close to the end so far. On 30 minutes, we do have back again the MACD liquidity spectrum. We do have 235% net profit, total close trades 122. The win rate is very close to 50%, and the maximum drawdown of just 16.3%. Do you have anything to add, David?
Not at all. I'm good, mate. Carry on. No problem. I was just reading through the messages.
Awesome. Thank you very much of keeping count of everything. Right, back to the Solana on a very custom time frame, 86 minutes. Me personally, I don't spend that much time optimizing on a custom time frame. However, there you go. There is a large pool of available time frames and also coins. Feel free to join us, guys, and optimize on custom timeframes as well. You might never know whenever you're going to find a golden nugget on any strategy, on any time frame. If it's either 14 minutes and maybe 126, I saw by a gentle sir, a very good and active member inside the elite backtesters group. I think also this needs to be covered as well, not just 5, 15, 30, 45, 1 hour, 2 hours, and whatever. I do think there is a space for custom timeframes as well. Back to it with the Heikenashi CE LSMA on a boilerplate version of 5.1. We do have 274% net profit, 188 total close trades. I do see multiple take profit, so maybe it's more like 140 rather than 188. So it's still okay. It doesn't really matter as long as it's profitable. Buy and hold equity. It's not beating it. However, you do see some extremes next to it. So it's a matter of like deciding, hey, I do enjoy living dangerous, I suppose, rather than, I suppose, living like, there you go, just a linear going straight up equity curve. I mean, it's really deciding. The deciding factor would be you, if you're either, again, liking to live dangerously or not that really. Back again with a win rate, which would be the percent profitable, 73, close to 74%, and a maximum drawdown of just 16%. On the next one, on Jasmy against the USDT, on 15 minutes, we do have 269% net profit. We do have 43 total close trades. The equity buy and hold equity is not beaten. However, I do see that the buy and hold equity is also a bit linear. So yeah, you do have to decide if it's better for you just to buy and hold or algo trade it. It's really depending on your preference, I suppose. Win rate is 86% and the maximum drawdown of just 30%. On to the next one, getting close, very close actually to the end. We do have again Bitcoin on 1 hour. A strategy made possible with the help of Botify. With Botify, you can basically put together any other indicator next to it and you can create strategies based on external indicators. It's a very nice addition towards our community. Thank you very much, David, for releasing these kind of scripts. Really amazing. I have no idea how you actually made that, but yeah, thank you again.
No, it's cool. It's a good idea. Yeah, it's just a DIY of build your own trading strategy by clicking on TradingView, adding the indicators to your screen, and telling Botify where you want your entries. And it's pretty simple to build your own strategy. You get backtesting results. If you buy an indicator from somewhere else and you want to backtest it, Botify is definitely the way to do it.
Exactly.
Just make your own.
Like the algo builder side over here. You do have your first indicator, second, you can put it as entry, exit, confluence. Crazy. I don't have the time actually here within like 2 hours to get through with everything. So yeah, make sure you do join Discord and yeah, ask us whatever you want and we're more than happy to help you out.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome. So back to the numbers. About 600% net profit, 134 total close trades, a win rate of 52%, and a maximum drawdown, a very respectable amount of 14%. The buy and hold equity, it's smashed. It's like 5 times or so better than the buy and hold equity. So yeah, awesome to see. On the next one, back again, Bitcoin on 1 hour. We do have the XMA strategy. Again, a very popular one, very recent as well. 227 actually percent profit, 111 total close trades, 55 very close win rate percent, and the maximum drawdown of just below 15%. And the last one, which was, I believe, added in like the last 15 minutes. No problem, as long as you guys do not see my messages of, hey, the entries are closed. Whatever is next is for the next session. It's fine. Last minute entries are also accepted as well. There is no problem with them. We do have the volatility vanguard. Again, I do see like one each session. So it's very happy to see strategies popping up like each time within the stream. We do have the SEI. I actually never heard of this coin. Did you guys ever heard of it?
SEI? Let me have a look. Sorry, Vlad, I was just answering all of the comments at the same time. I don't know, mate. No, I was just answering the questions. Sorry, mate. I was answering the questions at the same time, trying to type away at the same time. So carry on, mate. No problem.
Stop cheating.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I was trying to answer them. There was a couple of questions about high Kanisha candles and things like that.
No problem. And yeah, we do have 33 total close trades, which is a little smaller. If we were to check the buy and hold equity, again, it's a little bit towards the extreme side. So it's either for you to decide if you'd like to trade these kinds of extremes, or it's more reliable to trade this kind of linear equity curves. The win rate is 75% and the maximum drawdown of below 13%. So yeah, that's pretty much about it with the new and the last entries in order to get access in the edition of June of the Elite Backtesters. I'm going to quickly change my presentation to here. Any words for you guys?
No, I was just going to go through a couple of the questions as I was reading just a second ago. There was somebody talking, I believe it's about high Kanashi candles, that they get 600% net profit when they take it back to normal candles. I can't find the comments on the screen at the moment. Excuse me, guys. Just 2 seconds.
Stay hydrated. Here, there you go. Let me feel.
Yeah, so so you can't backtest, or you can't use TradingView for backtesting on high Kanashi candles. It doesn't work in the slightest. It gives you fake results. So you're best to do your optimization. Well, the only way to do it is to do your optimization on the standard candles. Problem is when you take a high Kanashi candle trading strategy out onto live trading, you actually get the entries completely in a different at a different price as what you're expecting, because high Kanashi candles are actually kind of a bit more like an indicator than they are just the actual candles. There's an actual an algorithm, a calculation behind those candles. So the close, which is what TradingView uses for the calculation, is actually a little calculation behind that close. Meaning that you actually probably get if you're looking for a long, you'll probably get a much higher price than what TradingView is actually calculating. So you have to use the standard candles. That was a very long explanation. Sorry about that, guys. Other than that, it was just a couple of great sessions, guys. Thank you very much. And that was it. Any strategies? Futures, it depends on what. Currently we're mainly focused on the crypto world of things. We're looking to expand into other things afterwards. Depends on what you're talking about. Other than that, guys, there's the Glean competition where we're giving away 1 million BONK to 100 people. Don't forget that one down in the comments or the description below the video.
Awesome. Thank you very much, David, on explaining the question. Right, back to my presentation. So these are so far the last set of settings for May. The elite backtesters rank refreshes this evening. I suppose it will be nighttime, the EU zone, so maybe like 10 p.m. London time, somewhere in that neighborhood. Yep. The June edition started like 2 hours, 1 hour ago. I did let everybody know within the chat that we have put a stop to the entries for the June. So feel free to submit your charts in order to get access as of July. I believe the entrance is going to be on 2nd of July. We are going to let you guys know if you have any change, like holiday and whatever. During the summers, we do have a little different schedules. Exactly. Yeah, so that's pretty much it with the news from my side. I'm going to make a little short introduction towards the newcomers in case anybody here has, I guess, no idea what we are talking about. So what's the Elite Backtesters? It's a group started by the community for the community. We optimize DaviddTech strategies that not only with the help of Spotify As I showed you guys earlier, you can basically put Botify next to any other indicator. You can create strategies. You have methods on entries, exits, confluence, and you can put out another indicators next to it. You also have the power of the DaviddTech boilerplate, so you can also take stuff from our side of things in order to add next to the indicators and create powerful algos. Also, another part to it, you can pretty much debunk, I suppose, very suspect, I guess, indicators as well. You do get what I am referring to. So yeah, very powerful tool, right, guys?
Yeah, absolutely. And it's great. Like I said, if you buy an indicator and everybody says it works on all coin pairs and it'll make you millions, this tool will allow you to backtest it on anything. So
exactly.
in most
Just
cases.
ask for a trial, load Botify, see how it goes. Let that guy how it goes, and all the settings stay inside the group, so your work is respected. It's not shared any other place. You also get access to everybody else's work if you are submitting as well. Also, lastly, there are monthly and quarterly prizes for the very best, at least the most active ones, the people who have the best algos so far put together, the most reliable ones. There are many categories you can win, of course, whenever we are doing reviews, pretty much at the beginning, or maybe better said at the middle of each month, and also after each 4 months. This is how our database looks currently. You do have backtesting data, incubation, which would be the live test data. You do have some other indicators, like, for example, I have a blank spot, David. Can you please name me one or two?
Name me one or two. Sorry, I was going through questions at the same time, so I'm not going to be much good to you, Vlad. Sorry, I'm replying to questions. So you're saying you're looking for indicators?
Indicators within the column, the top column, like, for example, the 7 days average, the 90 days, and so on. There are some...
you just have your profit and loss, your win rate, you have the time frame, you have both for forward testing and back testing. Sorry, there's a noise. Just bear me 2 seconds. Just muted the mic. Yeah. So there's you also have your PD, which is the profit difference between the back testing and the forward testing. We also have the CI as well. Number of trades, max drawdown, and all of that stuff. There's absolutely tons of information. You can see all of the trades on the full details page as well.
Awesome. Thank you very much, David, on the jump in.
No problem.
Right. And within one sentence, if you were to ask me what is the main goal of the elite backtesters, the main goal would be to have one script being optimized over 5 time frames by 100 people who spend together 278 hours. That would equal a possible amount of 100 million possible good setups. It's a fair amount of possible great setups within this huge amount of setups. So yeah, why not waste time? Join now, the best algo trading community, and you also get access to the tools and everything else next to the community. And of course, as I said previously, at the end, maybe at the beginning of each month, and of course quarterly, we do have prizes around more than $2,000, if I'm correct.
Yes, absolutely. I like the way you put 2 bills on there.
Exactly. I did update. I promised you guys I'm going to update the presentation. I did. No more updates for like a couple months now on, please. Just joking. Yeah. So next week we do have the first set of June settings. We do have the April review, which is going to be interesting. And at the end, prizes and more. Thank you very much, guys, for listening to me. This is the time where I give my mic back to David.
Thank you very much, Vlad. Brilliant presentation once again. Good to see so many settings. Very, very happy. I'll go through a couple of the questions. There's a couple of questions very much about the Heikin-Ashi candle settings on TradingView. Nicholas here says that there's a setting that allows us to compensate for Heikin-Ashi in the trading settings. Now, I sound a bit old school. I know that there's this new tool inside of TradingView. To be honest, I haven't had enough time to fully forward test it, and I know the pain and the wreck that Heikin-Ashi candles can can cause. So it's the why I generally tell everybody not to backtest on Heikin Ashi candles. But it is very true. I don't know if it's on all of the plans, but there is a new function inside of TradingView which allows you to backtest on the OHLC, the open, high, low, close. Yeah, like I said, we have 0 trading strategies that work directly inside of the Heikin Ashis. What I do for the Heikin Ashi candles is I put an Heikin Ashi overlay onto the chart, and that way I can use them inside of the DaviddTech strategies. But very true. Marco, I apologize earlier, Marco. I accidentally deleted your comment. I was trying to put it on the screen like it is now and accidentally pressed the wrong button. So there's a couple of zeros on the website, which I was about to talk about today. Was I've been trying to do like bulk big updates for the websites, doing them all in one go. But I think that this month I'm going to be updating the website often. I think that that's probably the best way to do things. Doing it in great big bulks all in one go means everybody has to wait for things and things like that. So I'm going to try and update the website regularly, and the 0 values are already fixed on the developer version that I've got. So I'll release that as soon as possible. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I know that there is a couple that have 0 values on the actual website. All it is caused by is the capture bot that goes away and gets all of the information. It took too long and put zeros in there. I fixed the bug on like I said, developers website. I wanted to release loads of things all in one go. I think I'll release it very soon just by itself with loads of other things as well, but there'll be smaller updates instead. Talking about the futures earlier, do we have any futures strategies that work on futures like the NQ, etc.? Currently, at the moment, this is just me personally. We're focused currently on crypto as a group. In the background, there's quite a few members that are actually optimizing for futures, for Forex and things like that. The DaviddTech strategy does work. They do work as long as they're optimized on all of these things, all these pairs, etc. But we are updating to make them even better on those pairs and things like that, and more focused and targeted on them instead of just trying to adapt something that we built for crypto over to them as well. So, but there are some good settings out there in the DaviddTech community. It's just something that we're going to grow into in the very near future.
Also, as a side note from me regarding this question,
Yes.
there is about 15 or maybe 20 submits which are into futures and indices.
Yes.
So you could say we are storing them, and whenever also the version 6 of the strategies is going to come up, we are going to translate the V5 into the V6. And also whenever we are starting the second part of the incubation, which would be not crypto focused, but focused on Forex, on futures and so on, we are going to start with a ready to go database, which is amazing. Like there are not going to be like 1 or 2, it's going to be hopefully 20 or maybe even more if we are going to collect more by then. So yeah, very, very exciting future if you ask me.
Absolutely. I totally agree with you, Vlad. Yeah, absolutely. There's nothing else to say on that. Yes. Right, we have another question. Great session. Love the copy bot. Super easy. Thank you very much. I'm very, very proud of what we managed to build as a community. We're doing... We've been from a community that's been building all these strategies in the background all together. It was very, very advanced, if you will, to actually being able to propose something that's very, very user friendly and easy for everybody to use now, and it's going to get even easier in the near future. Currently, it's now literally a click of a button, and you can copy those strategies whilst you're learning in the background how to algo trade as well, if that's what you want. Any questions that you may have, there's several ways. I didn't do a very good job of introducing everybody today. William down the bottom here, he takes care of all of the support on the website, so the live chat. I didn't say hi from Will, so William does all of the live chat, so you can talk directly to him on live chat. There's also an email address, which is help@DaviddTech, David with 2 Ds, like on the screenshot there. Not sure that there's a banner or something. Let's have a look, see if I can put it up on the screen. William, could you create a banner for the screen and just put up help on DaviddTech, just to make sure? Help at DaviddTech to get us via email. I'm personally every day in the general chat of Discord, so you can get me there every day from around 9 a.m. until I can no longer hold my eyes open generally. And Vlad is in the elite backtesters inside of Discord as well. So there are 4 ways that you can get hold of us, because William is also on the live chat from 9 a.m. I think it is until about 4 p.m. I believe, William, 5 p.m.
9. We're from UK time 9 till 3 on live chat, and then after that we've got 2 hours of one-on-one setups in case anybody needs any help.
Yeah, so William will happily also jump into Discord and do a full one-on-one. You have to book it in advance because there's obviously quite a few people. Yeah, William will jump in and show you on his screen how to do all this. No problem.
And if you want to see on Vlad's screen D4, you've got to join after 9.
Absolutely. I'm just going through the questions. I've answered a lot of them. My strategy is 95%. Poof. Just going through them, guys. Can't see any other questions, can you?
No.
Make changes.
Binary options.
Just a bunch of thank yous, honestly.
Yeah.
Another one regarding the source code. I put it on the screen.
Okay. Oh, sorry,
You can use Spotify.
Okay, source. Yeah, so absolutely. As Vlad just said, the best way to use the boilerplate on any other indicators is Spotify. Currently, it's a closed platform at the moment, a closed script at the moment. I do make all of the indicators open source. All of the indicators open source, except for I haven't had time to code them myself. I've paid somebody else to do the indicator. And if that developer doesn't want me to leave them open source, obviously I will put them closed sourced as well. There's about 5 indicators, I think, not even that, maybe 4 indicators out of a list of over 80 to 90 indicators.
I just shared the page of open source. Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic. Vlad, you have a fan?
Yeah, our video editor is messing up with us.
Nice to have some good fans, Vlad. So thank you, David. William, thank you. I'm way up above here. Cool. We've gone through most of the things. Is there work on a new optimizer? Yes. The new optimizer. So there's a new optimizer. Oh, sorry.
Good question.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So, we are working currently on a standalone optimizer with Danielle, most people know inside of our Discord. It's something that we're going to be distributing only to the elite backtesters who are working on optimizing. So it'll be exclusive gift to you guys. It'll be locked to you guys for help, as a thank you for helping us to find these best settings, making your lives a little bit easier as well. It's still very simple. There's lots of things that need to be fixed in the background, things like deep back testing, things like that need to be fixed in the background. So I'm looking for a couple of developers to help me and the community add the features that are needed, or fix mainly the features that need to be fixed at the moment. Daniel's still working on it with us, and I will be hopefully speaking to him again Thursday this week if he's about, and we'll have hopefully solutions to things like Spotify and how to optimize your strategies with this new optimizer. And that's about it, guys. That's all of the best settings. Like I said earlier, today's task from me, William, and Vlad now is to go away and release all of these settings. So yeah, hopefully Marco just asked yesterday's strategy, today's online. To yesterday's strategy I need to upload. We have also all of the strategy settings from that Vlad's been showing you today and through last month. We're going to be releasing today. Going to take us about 24 hours to be able to do it. Hopefully it'll be a lot faster. We're testing a new bot system, so hopefully it'll be a lot faster. And I think that's about it, really. Other than that, throughout the week, I'm going to be trying to jump into Discord for a live stream there as well, so we can discuss this new optimizer that we're bringing into DaviddTech. And then there's a load of releases that I'm going to be doing on DaviddTech. But like I said, I'm going to do them in small spurts instead of trying to do it all in once, because I'm not getting them all done as quick as I'd like. So I'm going to do them little by little. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much. Unless there's any other questions, I'd just wait a couple of seconds. I'm going to load some music in the background whilst we're getting ready and see if there's any questions. And that's it for us today.
Dance
okay,
time,
guys.
karaoke time.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, guys, I think that's everything. William, did you say you had a question? Sorry, mate.
No, it's just right back to Marco, which said bye, guys. I just said bye.
Okay. Bye, Marco. Thank you very much for joining us. Sorry about earlier. That's it. Bye, everybody. Take care. Have a nice evening. A nice day, sorry. Have a good day. Speak to everybody very soon in Discord. Probably see you all on Thursday, sorry. And also there's a couple of new strategies for tomorrow and Friday. Take care, everybody. Bye, Vlad. Bye, William. Take care, guys.
You guys.
Bye.
Wish you could slide into my mind and make me mine. Push play rewind. It's sweet outside, and so am I. You wanna slide like dynamite? Lay your eyes on me, find out with me, baby. Yeah, next round on you. I'll take that too. Be good to you. Not a better.